What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy JT Big Balboski here, coming at you with another deck profile. This is Cyber Dragon Turbo. If you like it, drop me a like and a subscribe. That'd be awesome. And here we'll get on with the deck profile. Now, the thing about this deck is, it is essentially quick to get into Cyber Dragon Infinity. That's what we wanted to achieve with this deck, is a first turn Cyber Dragon Infinity. Now, obviously, we run 3 copies of Cyber Dragons. Now, this is your main card in your deck. You're going to obviously need it. 3 copies of Dre, because Dre could turn your other Cyber Dragon monsters into level 5s, like Core or Zwei. We run 2 copies of Zwei because he's a target for Dre, and he's also a target for like he's a Cyber Dragon target. You could go into like more cards essentially. He's really a target for Dre because Dre only works with your Cyber Dragons since aren't level 5. 3 copies of Core because it's Core. If you guys are not sure about this deck, I don't think you guys should be watching the video right now. We run 2 copies of Honest because it's Honest. We run mostly light monsters in our deck. 1 copy of Cyber Eltenian to wipe the field if we really need to, and 3 copies of Galaxy Soldier. I love this card. This is the MVP of the deck. Uh, it could special summon itself by discarding a card to the graveyard, and then essentially you discard a core for next turn just in case, and it searches itself if it special summons itself. And you could special summon again by chucking another light monster to the graveyard and essentially going to Nova and Infinity first turn. So if you just have Galaxy Soldier and 2 other monsters, you can go into Infinity first turn. We run 3 copies of Cyber Repair Plant because we're running all light machine type monsters. So this card works with all the cards in the deck. 3 machine duplication. Now the machine duplication only works for Cyber Dragon Core. The combo goes off as you normal summon Core, activate effect, get Cyber Repair Plant to your hand, and then activate machine duplication because Core's effect is this card's name becomes Cyber Dragon while it's on the field or in the graveyard, and it has 400 less attack, so it becomes a Cyber Dragon with less than 500 attack. Machine duplication. Target 1 machine type monster you control with 500 less attack. Special summon 2 monsters from your deck with the same name as that monster. So you can normal core, use machine duplication, special load 2 Cyber Dragons, go into Nova, go into Infinity. Boom. Power Bond is a really good card for your fusion cards because we run Chimera Fortress Dragon or Chimera Rampage Dragon. I'll get into that later. This is to go for OTKs, but to be careful though, you take damage to your your fusion card's original attack. So Overload Fusion is just another way to get out Chimera Rampage for popping cards in the field. We run 2 Upstart Goblin because this card or this deck kind of runs into draw can like it doesn't draw enough, I guess you could say. So we want that consistency, but I don't think it needs it that much to the point where we run 3 copies because we have Repair Plant. 2 copies of Mystical Space Typhoon. I was thinking of running Twin Twister. I don't even know why I have this in. I think I'm gonna switch this right now. I'm gonna do some live editing right here, guys. I have it in my side deck. I don't know why I was doing that. Okay, 2 copies Twin Twister for back row hate, and yeah, getting core to the graveyard. That'd be nice. 1 copy of One Day Apiece for your power bond plays and your like just in case you brick, because you sometimes will brick with this deck. It's nice to have this card. Limiter removal, OTK, Regeki because Regeki. 3 copies of Reckless Greed. Reckless Greed could it could stack on itself. So you could actually activate 2 or 3 Reckless Greeds, and you only lose 2 draw phasers. So that's 6 cards for 2 draw phases. That's good. 2 copies Instant Fusion because we run Panzer Dragon. Panzer Dragon's a level 5 monster, so you could overlay into Nova into Infinity. Easy. Okay, now we run the extra deck. I went over Panzer Dragon with you guys. Barbaroid is with I can't remember how to get Barbaroid out. I I actually can't remember how to get Barbaroid out. I'll have to look into that. Cyber Twin Dragon because you're running Cyber Dragons. Chimera Fortress Dragon because you're running Machine type monsters. And it's good against Cosmos and Clipboards and stuff like that. Any Machine type decks, you could contact Fuse. Rampage, we run Rampage because His effect is he's a really good card. I've been waiting for him in the TCG. He was in OCG for a while with Infinity, and his effect is whatever materials you use, you need two or more Cyber Dragon monsters, and most of our cards are Cyber Dragons. What He pops magic or trap cards on the field for the number of materials you use. Plus, you can activate his effect to chuck two light machine type monsters to the graveyard, and he can gain two an attack each for each card that you chuck. So he can essentially get three attacks per turn, plus pop two cards on the field. So he's a really good card. Plus, he's a level 5. He could go into Nova and to Infinity. We run two copies of Infinity. Infinity is the big boss monster of the deck. He negates, he steals your cards. He's a beast. Nova to get Infinity out, and Nova is also good to get out another Cyber Dragon to go to for OTKs or your other rank 5 plays in case you need it. Tears Keeper of Genesis. This is another good card. He cannot be destroyed by card effects. And if this card is attacked or attacked, you can target one card your opponent controls and destroy that target. So he's just field hate, I guess you could say. And we run one Constellar Pleiades because it's a Cyber Dragon deck, and Pleiades is Pleiades. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can target a card on the field and return that target to hand. So he's pretty good. And that's the deck. The side deck, you guys can run whatever you want. In my side deck, I run 3 Masker Restrict because we don't really tribute monsters in our deck. Um, yeah, this is for Monarchs and stuff like that. Danko Seka for trap heavy decks and stuff like that. Elder Entity Norton for level 4 plays. That's if you. I don't know really why I have Norton in my deck. I don't. I don't know why. Uh, Two anti-spell fragrances because of Monarchs and Pendulum decks. MST for back row hate, and our other copy of our Instant Fusion, our other copy of Upstart Goblin. If you guys like that deck profile, come hit me up with another with a like and a subscribe, and we'll see you guys later. Thanks.